CJ Ecke here with 104.5 The Zone, and I'm here with 2025 Tennessee Sports Hall of Fame inductee and former Tennessee quarterback Andy Kelly. How you doing?
I'm doing really well. I'm very thrilled to be here, and I'm excited to be here. And it was a big surprise to be inducted this year, but I'm very honored.
Most people who have been inducted into the Tennessee Sports Hall of Fame, some come from other places, but you're from Tennessee. You played at Tennessee, so this is home to you. How do you try to put into words what it means to you to be inducted into your home state's Hall of Fame?
Well, I being a kid from Tennessee, as you mentioned, and being a lifelong dream to play at the University of Tennessee, and then having the fortune, to play professionally in Tennessee here in Nashville, it is kind of unique. But I tell people, there were players probably bigger, stronger, faster than me, but I doubt there's any player out there that ever had more pride in wearing the orange for Tennessee, and not only that, having pride in representing the state of Tennessee wherever I go. And it's truly an honor and a thrill. But I love Tennessee. I love the University of Tennessee, and I feel like I'm still kind of living a dream.
Going back to, obviously, through your playing days at Tennessee from 88 to 91, one of the seminal moments, not just in college football history, but in football history, was the miracle in South Bend. I just wanted to ask real quick about that. When did you guys know that something was happening, that something that you couldn't explain was happening?
Well, I couldn't explain the first quarter, to be honest with you. When we got behind in first part of the first half, that was kind of surprising to us. But I don't think none of the players were really surprised that we came back. We obviously didn't want to be down 31-7. That's not a good situation. You don't normally come back from games like that. But nobody panicked. We got the big play right before halftime to make it 31-14, and then at halftime, it wasn't a normal locker room. It was a normal halftime, as if we'd had the lead or something. But there was no panic. There was no finger pointing. I think, we just kind of sat down and went over our game plan, and I know the defense made some adjustments to try to shut down their running game, and luckily those worked. And on offense, we just said, hey, we got to quit being good to these guys. I had thrown an interception early in the game. We turned it over. We knew we could compete with these guys. We knew we could move the ball and score. We were just trying to figure out a way to generate enough possessions to get back in the game. And unfortunately, our defense shut them down in the second half for the most part. And when we got opportunities on offense, we weren't good to them. We didn't turn it over. We marched it down the field and scored. But nobody panicked. We all kind of stuck together, and we had each other's back. And I think that just shows when you do things like that and you don't panic and you don't point fingers and you stick with each other, good things can happen. And fortunately for us that day, we kind of put it all together in the second half. We were able to clear the first half and went on and just made plays and found a way to win it.
Lastly, obviously all that came together because of the steady hand of Coach Johnny Majors. What's one lesson that you learned from Coach Majors that you carry with you wherever you go throughout life?
I'll tell you one thing in life that I remember. He told us, because he always bragged on his wife, he said, guys, when you get a chance and you're making life choices, always marry up. Marry somebody better than you, smarter than you, and I did that. My wife, Carissa, is a wonderful lady, so that's one life lesson I learned from Coach Majors, because he said he married up with Mary Lynn. He said, guys, I strongly urge you guys, when you find somebody you want to marry, make sure you're marrying up, and I think I did that, and I'm lucky.
Life lessons we can all learn from Coach Johnny Majors and Andy Kelly. Parlay that into an induction to the Tennessee Sports Hall of Fame. Thank you for the time.
Thank you. I appreciate it.